What are your thoughts on immortality? We've only got 10 days till the Freedom Flotilla Festival, and we're still stranded in Fort Lauderdale. It's 11:11.
11:11. This is your host,
The Jedi.
And Ina.
So my honey is, of course, working on her
Yes.
regenerative medicine course, and of course, the concept of immortality comes into play.
Absolutely. And I actually have been digging into our library, and that is full of ancient books. Some of them are literally, you have to be very gentle with them. They're falling apart.
They're antiquities. Some are hundreds of years old.
So I was trying to tape them, and Jedi is like, no, you don't restore them that way. There's a special way to restore ancient books. And I kind of like give up on this idea, so I'm very gentle with them.
You have to treat them as the priceless relics they are until you can get to somebody who can actually like re-sew and redo the bindings properly. Yes. I did have some friends that actually went to school for that years ago. It's a very cool thing. To redo some of the leather and cloth bindings, and it is very intricate, delicate work.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So one day we'll definitely restore those books. But going back to the subject of regenerative medicine and immortality, as I'm working on my presentation, and I dug out many books on naturopathy and healing power of herbs, and and then there's, of course, the energy and healing your soul
and the reincarnation.
And then they come into this beautiful book. There's a cover for it. I'll show you the cover, and I'll be very gentle. The Path to Reincarnation
by
Aaron G. Cohen.
And this one was. What year was this?
1958, I believe so. It published.
Yep.
1958. Yes, I remember the year.
And it's got that musty old book smell.
Yes. And I cannot wait to move it back into the house. To have the normal library away from moisture. But anyhow, it's in our present bodies, especially ladies, we always think about our youthfulness and staying young, being healthy,
right?
Eternally. And I know that the soul is immortal, so the soul comes back all the time, and there are ways to remember your past memories and your soul experiences. But if we look at immortality, our souls are immortal. However, this body is still mortal.
Though it's meant to live significantly longer than what we do.
And this is the answer I am seeking. In the background. But this is, for me, it's I'm just curious. What is the way for this vessel to be immortal? Yes, we're speaking about youth, youth and staying healthy and young,
and beautiful forever.
Beautiful for now forever. Exactly. Before, I was just wanted to stay and extend my life, my lifespan. And I know there's so many things you could do to expand your lifespan, and
NADA plus, nootropics,
yes, and
biohacking,
and we'll talk about
it, and all kinds of things.
And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the presentation. But I am just right now have this curiosity of immortality, and I know there's a lot of things out there that some humans do, and some of them ethical, others are unethical, and
like that one guy that's using his son's blood plasma to try and keep him young, and he literally looks like a vampire.
Yes, all of those things, using the blood And for me, it comes the ethical question of where does this blood come from?
Yeah,
Okay, does it come from?
the adrenochrome and the elites and the pedophile ring.
Okay, honey, you went that way. I was hoping not to go that way, but
Well, we gotta get on the real topic.
no worms.
This is what your evil people like.
So
You know, your Soros, your Clintons, and Gates, and all those other ones that are getting into. That's where the Epstein list really comes in. It's all about the blood.
it's about the cells, and be it the blood cells or your stem cells or whatever stems you are. And it's not only the biological, we also will have to go deeper into spirituality itself,
The energetic itself, yes.
the energy itself, because the raw ways on the energetic level on your different, because each entity, we have different bodies, your physical body, your ethereal body, your, all of those bodies. So, and for you to stay healthy and well balanced, um, and I'm going into the spiritual aspect of it, because once humans have the desire to become more evolved and be in the spiritual path and seeking spiritual evolution and enlightenment, right? So that's what I'm going with. That it's enlightenment of the soul. It's not only just the health of your physical cells, it's enlightenment of your soul. I believe that once soul reincarnates many lifetimes, at some point it will complete the God's divine mission, and it will join uh, the I don't know what it is. I believe it's
Back with the
energy.
creator, yeah.
Back with the creator.
Now, that being said, many of us, this is where the Buddha Vista term comes from. You know, you get to the point of reaching where you don't have to come back, but you choose to stay to help others along their way.
Yes, and there are those souls as well. Some people believe that Jesus is still walking
In a
on the
physical body.
planet Earth in the physical form, and I don't know.
I, for one, believe in resurrection. As somebody who's basically come back from the dead more times than I'd like to admit.
Yes, but
and the big difference is, you know, it happened to Jesus, did it to Lazarus. You can do it to yourself as well. And the death is merely transferring into another realm. And when you realize the veil doesn't have to be there, there are no barriers because all is one, you know, expand that body of light and anything is possible.
Anything is possible. And also I guess for us humans who are still in the beginning stages, just overcoming that fear of death.
And what is fear?
Fear is false evidence appearing real.
It's also, okay, well, let me give another one. We know when things are hot, but what is cold?
Cold is the opposite. It's we have polarity. This is just a law of polarity. That's where you're going.
You're right there. Cold is the absence of heat.
Yeah.
It's not a separate substance, but it has that polarity.
Yes.
Because it's missing the heat. Just like fear is the absence of love.
Of love, exactly. So
if you love those things you fear, the fear goes away.
Well, I guess at some point with the fear, you get to the moment. I was like, okay, back in the day, that's, storm, I was fearful of it. Now I'm like, okay, I mean, I went through storms. I'm still here, alive. So you learn to discern that's okay. So we're in the vessel, we have safety equipment, we have captain, I can assist. There's certain things that you can do. And once you calm your nervous system down, the answers will come as to what is the next step. The question is, and the trick is to um, train your mental mind to bring it back to peace and calm during the turmoil. And once you get to that point and you train yourself to come to your natural state, which is rest and digest, and
Where are you going? Come on.
you can overcome those fears and you can get through any obstacles and you can probably overcome the death scenarios because a lot of times if you believe that if the fear takes you over, if you believe that fear is real, you can actually die in those situations. But if you believe and know that God is here with you, and when you calm yourself down, and God will give you an answer as to what to do, what's the best step to take in this scenario, then you literally can walk out of death untouched. But it takes a lot of discipline and practice.
Okay, there you go. So discipline practice. You're going to see a lot more fun things in her talk on regenerative medicine. You know, cool stuff with stem cells and other things from the modern technology of what we can do to emulate the spiritual on the physical and really transform and live longer, healthier, younger. Right?
Yes, love. Okay, let's leave the topic of immortality out. Maybe it's for
it's hinting. It's believed now that, you know, some of the babies born now have the potential to be immortal. With hospitals, you know, they take your baby's placenta and stem cells and it gets sold for thousands and thousands of dollars, which would more than cover the actual labor and stuff that, you know, if they're selling your parts, you should have got the birth and labor for free, but that's a whole nother story. But if you would actually keep that stuff yourself and have those stem cells replicated and stored around the country, around the world, you could, you know, if your kid got into a wreck, you could regrow appendages, you could regrow organs and so many other things. So your children have the real potential to live forever.
Yes, love. And we'll talk about it during the presentation.
Yep. So we'll see you again tomorrow at 11:11. We are still stranded waiting on the rain to stop so we can get the diver out here and put on a new propeller so we can hopefully make it to the festival in time ourselves.
Of course.
We only got 10 days. And we're still up here north of Miami. I got to scare her a little bit.
We'll be just fine. We'll get
right. It's only a 4-day drive from here, weather dependent. So have fun, y'all. We'll talk soon.
Peace and love.